Hello everybody. I know it's been a minute. I was just, trying to figure out what's going on in my life and try to sort things out. But anyhow, this tutorial is about a cat suit, a unitard, bodysuit, whatever you want to call it. So basically, I've been working on how to make my own patterns, and that's one of the things I've been working on, teaching myself how to do those things, because when you want to have a line made and you have to get things graded, a pattern, just a pattern costs starting is like $100, and that could be just for a legging. So it's better just to teach yourself how to do it, and that's what I've been working on. So and I just been, researching, reading, trying to learn new things, being that I didn't go to fashion school. So, and I'm still learning. So today I'm going to tell you how to make a unitard. You will need your waist measurement, your ankles, your inseam, your thighs, your height, meaning from your shoulders to your ankle, and your girth. Your girth is basically a measurement from your shoulders going between your legs and around. So let's get this started. Measuring tape. So we're gonna do your girth first. The girth, basically, you take the measuring tape, you put it between your legs. Bring it over to your shoulders. And you're going to get your measurement. Mine is, it says 67, 66, 65. And then you're going to measure your waist. Your natural waist. You can pull it, make it tight, because mine is a 36. You're going to have to do your thighs. So you got to do your inner thigh. And around. Mine says a 33. I'll bring it to a 34. And then you would take that number and you would cut it in half for your thighs. Which would be, mine is a 34, so I will do a 17. But more between 18 and 19 when I'm doing the pattern. Then we have to do your ankles. Mine is basically it's a 9, but I did a 9.5. You also have to do your shoulders to your ankles, and that can run. For me, mine was 54. It was 52 actually. I did a 54 just to make sure, just a little extra space, just so it doesn't fit so snug. I have, if it's too big, then I could take it in. And then what else? We did the thigh, the ankle, the inseam. My inseam is, say, I did a 28, but the black suit I did a 30. Depending on how tall you are, how short you are, all that depends. So measure yourself. Your inseam is going to give you the head start to drawing out your pattern. So since I used the inseam of a 28, so basically I took my ruler and I measured from where I want the crotches down. That's your inseam. So that's a 28, and I went down to the ankles. So I marked it there. So you marked your crotch here. Then your ankles, then you measure your ankles second. Your ankles, mine is the 9. I did a 9.5, so I measured the ankles. And then from the other side, up the ankles, you're going to measure another 28, because the crotch, the back, and the front should line up. It might be off a little bit, but it's okay. Don't stress yourself out, because I already did that for you. Then once you do that, then you're going to measure your waist. So from your crotch up to your waist should be about mine's is 10. So you can do, it's between 7 and 10. Let's say 7 and 10, depending on how much booty you have. And like I said, you can always make it an inch bigger, just because you could always go small, but you can never go big. So you can always tweak it to your liking. And then after that, then pretty much is the shoulders to your ankles. And this is what your pattern should look like. I don't know if you can really see it, but this is, I actually add an armhole. But once you cut out your pattern, you could. The thing is about doing this pattern, you don't have to put an armhole right away. I just did it because I just, last night was my first time doing a unitard, a catsuit, and adding arms. Most of my one piece don't have no sleeve. So I'm so psyched about adding sleeve. And the good thing about, if you don't put no sleeve, a hole, an armhole now, you can always change the top part. You can be very versatile with it. So you would take your pattern and you would lay it on top of your fabric. I decided to pretty much, I cut out the fabric already. So you would take your fabric and you'll fold it in half. This particular unitard doesn't have a seam in the front, just only in the back. And then between the legs and then the top. So, which is a good thing. I mean, you could do a unitard with the seam in the front if you want to, but not this one. So basically, you would take your pattern. See, this is my pattern. I don't know if you can really see it, but hold up. Let me just give you a full view of it. So that means I'm gonna have to like stand up and show you. So this is the pattern. This is the armhole. This is the front. This is the booty area. And I hope you can see it. So shoulders to my ankles. A little bit longer, but it's okay though. Another thing, once you mark every place on your paper, like the measurement to your waist, your crotch, you just put a little dot, and then all you have to do with the ruler is basically connect the dots. And that's what I did. I'm using this tiger print to make this bodysuit, and I think this was like maybe a yard or maybe a little bit over a yard, but I'm gonna have to use a different color to do the sleeve. But anyhow, so now that everything is, let me explain this to you. For those who want to do sleeve, right, basically this bicep, right, it's a crop. So basically it's from the shoulders to your waist. And if you don't know exactly where to put your hole at for your sleeve, you would create one of these or two, and you will basically lay this on your fabric. And also measure it to your waist. So this is like a 26 cut, right? Because my waist is a 26. So it's like I'm like kind of like deformed. So you basically lay this on this side, right? And then once you trace everything, and then you will flip it. And then you'll trace on that side. So you can mark where your hole is going to be at and your shoulder is going to be at. That's pretty much what this helped with. If you wanted to have like a cutout back, on your unitard, you pretty much would just cut it. This is the back piece right here, and this is the front piece. I made my hole. This hole don't necessarily have to be big, but I made it big enough. And remember, we are using stretchy material, so this is going to fit. And it might be a little baggy, so I could tweak it to make it tight in areas that I want it to be tight at. I hope this was as simple as I thought it was, because I did pretty much all the calculations. So I'm going to sew this up, and I'm going to bring it back and let you see what I did.